welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one and only Sarah Frazier.
Oh my God, David Yontef. Look at you. I don't know. We could just celebrate you. My friend, you are such a star. First of all, your brand new podcast. Hello, top of the charts. Top of the charts, Bravo Bench. Congrats to you and Anna Kinkoses and Ace Fanning. I'm sorry, excuse me, honey. We are chart topping, baby.
And someone did DM me to say, shame on you. Sarah, remember 5 years ago when you wanted to do a podcast with me and I said, you keep your podcast, I'll keep my podcast. Well, apparently one of our listeners remembered that and said, shame on you. Sarah asked you to do a podcast with her years ago. And now we have a new podcast with a real housewife from Miami and Ace. You should have done it with Sarah. This is disgusting. Really, this is true story.
No,
someone is very upset.
It worked out perfectly. I love that you are Anna and Ace's problem. Best. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
They have their hands full.
Look, I say it, I will say it forever. My friend, I will always ride for you. What you have done for my business is unlike any other podcaster. No podcaster has ever helped me as much as you have. And I think you really, no, I'm glad we didn't partner because I don't think we would still have the great friendship that we have. And what we have is terrific and people look forward to it every week. But I am so proud of you. And actually, truly, I don't think the show that you and I were thinking about even would have been as successful. I think the three of you, it's great.
And you and I already have, like, you can't get a side hustle and do it the same thing as the main hustle. Behind the velvet rope, guys, that is the main hustle. Not to put down Bravo Bench. It's 1 day a week and it's where I moonlight and it's great. And I really appreciate that everyone listened. But I mean, 9 times a week, you got to listen to me right here.
I love it. No,
you and I already have a podcast. It's called 2 days a week, which is very successful.
You rejected me. So now I'm trying to I want to be like a co-host with Theo Vaughn.
You want a side hustle.
Yeah. I love those.
You want a side hustle. Speaking of a side hustle, here's someone maybe you'd want to do a side hustle with, although I'm not sure how long it would last. I just went to get my hair cut over here in Sag Harbor, and it's like the morning, and I'm walking home because I have to go on air with Sarah Frazier, and I had to do a double take. Walking down the street in Sag Harbor, the one and only, she hates me, Miss Sonia Morgan. I just had a Sonia Morgan sighting. Now, I took a picture, but I waited till not with her. God help me.
You're like a paparazzi.
Well, yeah, no, you actually can tell it's her. I wanted to get it, and I don't know.
Show us. Wait, show us. I want to see this.
Okay, because like I could have taken it. Like she looked right at me. I mean, again, she hates me. For everyone who doesn't know,
you're blocked, right? Is she blocked you?
She has blocked me. I was invited by her. I don't even know if you can call her a publicist. This woman is such a disaster. By her, whatever at the time, to her Sonia in the City live cabaret, friends and family. I did an honest review, but I was as nice as can be to Sonia. So nice. But it's not a good review. I'm going to be honest. I got to be honest with people here. And she was very upset with me for giving her a bad review, which I feel bad. Mind you, all these listeners that slip into my DMs here that have gone to see her are like, your review was 100% accurate. Like last year, someone slipped in. They said, we're so angry. We waited in line for the meet and greet after. She was so rude to us. And I'm like, they're like, she wasn't sober for a minute. Because you know, when you take a picture of someone, you have to blow it up and you're like, okay, I didn't think I got her, but this is clearly Sonia. This is a better picture than I thought.
Wow. She looks great though.
Is this a walk of shame?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so. This is, by the way, guys, Sarah and I are recording. It's a Friday, but this is like the crack of dawn here. Like, I just got the haircut. I make them open early because I got work. Look at this.
She is in a short ass black dress. Honey, it hardly covers the butt cheeks.
This is a walk of shame.
The hair looks pretty good, but a little messy. It's a walk of shame. She looks good though. Oh my God, that body. That's Sonia Rita. Oh my Lord. She just got banged out and she was walking home. She goes, oh, now I'm going to run into Miss Yontef.
But where is she going? She doesn't live here.
Well, excuse me. She was probably hooking up with somebody. Maybe she went for a coffee run.
I don't know.
But wait a minute. You're besties with Lou. Wouldn't she be staying at Lou's?
You know, the thing is, you can't, it's kind of like, well, you and I are friendly, but like now that I'm on the Bravo bench and I have Anna and Ace and like, I see how people are on ensemble shows together and everyone thinks that, and this is not a knock against them. Like, we're all very different people when we're not. No, it's not a knock. It's like you look at
Okay.
90210, like any show.
Uh,
So you
yeah,
think
well, half
everyone's
of them are friends,
friends.
half aren't.
Yeah, like I mean, I think I don't want to speak for Luann because I'm very cautious about that because I hang out with her. But I don't know if like Sonia and Luann are like the bestest of friends off
Ah,
air.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
I mean, Kyle is friends with Teddy. That I know. That's true. But is she friends with Dorit and is she friends with Garcelle? And
Apparently
so
not.
no, apparently not. So I don't think Luann and Sonia really like. I doubt Luann even knows Sonia's here. No, I will send this picture to Lou. I'll be like spotted on Main Street or right off Main Street. So thank you for confirming that Miss Morgan in the Hamptons is doing the Walk of Shame because that's what I thought. And sorry, Sonia, that you looked me right in the eye and I had to snap the picture, darling.
I know we
Um,
have a ton of Bravo stuff to get to, which we will immediately, but you are wearing a Lauryn Hill t-shirt, and I'm curious. It's not Lauryn Hill?
this is Miss. I see why you would think it was Lauryn Hill. This is
Oh,
Jody Watley. I have it in.
all right.
And you're gonna ask, this is Jody Watley.
Well,
Chartreuse Green. You're gonna ask why the Fugees canceled the whole tour. Is that what you're gonna ask me?
I thought, no, I truly thought it was Lauryn Hill. So I thought, oh my God, you must be a big Fugees fan, Lauryn Hill fan. Are you upset that the tour is canceled? I'm not shocked. Lauryn Hill, I mean, incredibly talented, but always has had a reputation of, it's like Madonna, like always late, canceling shows.
My friend, on a pretty regular basis slept with Praz from the Fugees for a while. She was getting down with Praz. We won't mention her name, but maybe like 5, 7, 8 years ago, something like that.
God,
Yeah,
I'm so
you
jealous.
love Praz.
I love a celebrity, and I came close to fucking 3 celebrities in my lifetime, and I, dropped the ball on all 3. So I'm very jealous of anyone that can keep it going.
This is how people fuck celebrities because they're enamored and then they get laid all the time, celebrities.
Well, my problem is I go to bed too early. So like all the booty calls that I would get, I'd been asleep
Mhm.
for 5 hours, and these men were like, "Come out, come out." And then by the time you text them the next day, they're like in another city.
I agree with you. I'm good with the booty calls though. My wake up time is like 4 a.m. So a lot of times you are getting the drunk version of them being out all night and you're just waking up. So those booty calls work for me. But you know what the problem is? A lot of times at 4 a.m., they're drugged out. And that's the problem.
Yeah,
They're
and
like,
nothing's working.
yeah, it's like I'd like to hook up with you a little drunk, but it seems like you're on a whole different plane. And here are all the things you're telling me that you've done. And
And we're
I
spending a
mean,
lot of time trying to get this to just stay up here. And a lot of, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You've been
yeah.
with that guy, and it's like you're doing everything. And it's like, okay, here, we've been overserved to the point. This